Fishkin is live on Adobe Radio.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to Gone Fishkin, live-ish here on Adobe Radio with your host, Fish. Twitter.com/GoneFishkin. If you have a request, if you have a shout-out, I'll get to it next week. Instagram.com/Mike Fishkin. Instagram.com/the pug named Biggie. I'm on Blue Sky, TikTok, all that. You can find me anywhere you need to find me. Very excited. I'll be speaking with Voila in just a little bit. It's a very Thanksgiving episode. It's always weird because I've been airing on Thursdays now for about 10 years. And no one really listens on Thanksgiving, but a lot of people listen on Thanksgiving. So I figured give you guys a new show, tell you guys how thankful I am for all of you, for everything you guys do for me throughout the year, listening to the show, getting incredible guests on my show. Without you guys, these artists would not come on my show. So very thankful for that. Very thankful for my family. Very thankful for my niece or nephew on the way, Baby G. Very excited for that. My sister's pregnant. Very special time for my family. Yesterday, I went to my first gender reveal ever. Good friends Jax and Brave are having their first child, and it's going to be a girl. I am so excited for them. I thought it was going to be a boy, personally. You'll see it in the video. I guessed a boy. But they let me do the confetti popper for it, and I was also controlling the music, and I was just in such a state of shock and happiness. It didn't occur to me this was the most appropriate time to play Man, I Feel Like a Woman. I didn't do it for 45 seconds to a minute and a half because I was just like, oh, this is so beautiful. Then it was the most appropriate time, and then we went straight into some good Charlotte because the baby's name is going to be Charlotte, so very excited for Jackson Brave, so congratulations on that. Then after that, I went to the Garza Sache 6 Point North Beauty School Dropout Show at the Vermont, got to see a bunch of friends. Scott Nebb got me out. He was like, are you coming to the show? I'm like, you know what, Scott Nebb, because you asked me, I will be there. Went with 20 Love, Dan Burke, he has new music on the way, very excited for that. And got to see a bunch of friends. Jaden Hostler was there, Tosh was there. Tosh is such a good boy. He really... Got to see Tobin, of course. So a lot of really cool, exciting stuff. And yeah, we're coming to the end of the year where things start to slow down, but in my world, they speed up in the same breath. So if you're a friend of mine, you're listening to my show right now, just know this is the time of year I thrive for and strive for, where my phone's not going off, but also where I'm freaking out the most because my phone's not going off. But either way, what I want to do right now is play Victoria's Secret by Jackson, some more music, and then get into my interview with Voila. So very thankful for all of you. This is a great way to get away from your family listening to my show. So here it is. Here's some music. Here's Victoria's Secret in honor of Charlotte Good, Greg, who will be born in May. Very excited for Jax and Brave. And then I'll be getting into some more music. So stay tuned here on Gone Fishkin. Happy Thanksgiving.
God, I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger that all bodies aren't the same. Photoshop itty bitty models on magazine covers told me I was overweight. I stopped eating, what a bummer. Can't have carbs in a hot girl summer. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, psst. I know Victoria's Secret, girl, you wouldn't believe. She's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. I wish somebody would have told me that thighs of thunder meant normal human thighs. The fucking pressure I was under to lose my appetite and fight the cellulite with Hunger Games like every night. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, hey dummy, I know Victoria's Secret, girl, you wouldn't believe. She's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. was never made for me and you.
I woke up, it was 7. I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me tonight. And maybe when the night is dead, I'll crawl into my bed. I'm staring at these four walls again. I'll try to think about the last time I had a good time. Everyone's got somewhere to go, and they're gonna leave me here on my own. And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me. What the hell is wrong with me? Don't fit in with anybody. How did this happen to me? Wide awake, I'm bored and I can't fall asleep. And every night is the worst night ever. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid. Yeah, I'm just a kid. Yeah, I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is. Nobody wants to be alone in the world. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is. Nobody wants to be alone in the world. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me tonight. I'm all alone tonight. Nobody cares tonight 'cause I'm just a kid tonight.
And heard he got you a penthouse on the west side. When will he learn that you're afraid of heights? And heard he got you a new Benz with the white wheels. When will he learn that you like to tandem bike? And I hate that I could love you with my eyes closed, kiss you with a blindfold, figure you out. I might hold you with my hands tight, show you how the right guy to figure you out. No, 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 no. Ooh, 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 ooh. I heard he got you some new friends with some big dreams. When will he learn that you already got your own? Oh, I heard he got you the front row at the rap show. When will he learn that you like the Rolling Stones? And I've been thinking of all the little things that you've been missing. When will you love? I could love you with my eyes closed, kiss you with a blindfold, figure you out. I might hold you with my hands tight, show you how the right guy to figure you out. No, 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 no. treat you so much better. I've known you forever, figured you out. I could love you with my eyes closed, kiss you in a blindfold, figure you out. I might hold you with my hands tight, show you how the right kind of figure you out. No, 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 no.
That was Figure You Out by Voila, and I am very stoked. One, I think I pronounced it right. Two, I got them on the phone right now. What's up?
You did pronounce it right.
You nailed it, man. Thank you for having us.
Of course, of course. Congratulations. You guys have a new record coming out on the 22nd, Glass Half Empty Part 2. The Part 1 is damn good. I saw my friends, the Ready Set Jordan on there. I saw Cassidy Pope on there. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about it, because your guys' music is fucking awesome. It has like a really, really cool, like dark indie vibe to it, even though it does cross over a lot into the alternative Warped Tour space.
Thank you, man. Yeah, for us, it was honestly a dream getting to work with some of those guys. Like, honestly, Jordan, because you mentioned him first. As a producer, it was just sick working him. We did that at his spot, actually, and then took it back to ours and finished it up here. Craig Owens, too. That was on the last project we did. That was like an absolute dream for us. He took us on the road, too. So for us, you know, we've been looking up to guys like that for a minute. So to be able to have their cosign on some of our music is, yeah, really inspiring and a dream for Luke and I, honestly.
Amazing. So now, when you guys were recording, what kind of space were you guys in? Because obviously you say that it's a dream to have these artists on, but listening to the music, it sounds nothing like these artists by any means. It brings on a whole different light. Maybe it's adjacent, but I wouldn't peg you guys as like someone who would be on tour with the Ready Set.
No, so Luke and I have a spot in Sherman Oaks that we make all our tunes from. We self-produce, so we kind of have the full control of the creative process, which is one of our great joys. Like Luke is a lyricist by nature and an incredible one at that, and he handles the storytelling aspect, and I handle the melodic production aspect, and we kind of bring that to the table every time together. And I think that's why we're able to like kind of have a bit of a journey with our sonics and have somewhat of a signature sound now. It's taken like 6 years, to be honest with you, Fish. But yeah, we're very hands-on. We like to bring producers in to like complement what we do, but I like to say that we don't rely on other producers, if that makes sense.
No, definitely. It definitely does make sense. That's awesome. Hell yeah. So now, obviously you guys stream like crazy. So talk about just how important it is to just keep up not only your online presence, but your live show, because, I mean, those numbers don't translate unless your live show fucking rules too.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I think for us, you know, music is such a great escape from reality. And I feel like, you know, the name Voila comes from my love of magic and illusions and magicians in general. And I feel like the live show, I want to be a wonderful escape for people. I want to be very immersive. We do as much as we can to make our show unique and just as immersive as possible. And it's something that Gus and I continue to keep dreaming up and exploring on how to make the ticket to Voila feel like a ticket to another world.
Definitely. I definitely get that while listening to the music. And now it's very unique. You guys dropped it as a part 1 and a part 2 record. So talk about what separates the two parts in your guys' minds versus what actually how it rolled out.
Yeah, great question. I mean, the first half of Glass Half Empty is kind of exploring, living life with the glass half empty or the glass half full perspective. You know, what is it? And then the second part to me is more exploring what's even in the glass. And I think the second part, we have a variety of different emotions. Some are happy, some are quite sad, and some are quite healing. And I think that leads to the question, you know, is it champagne in the glass? Is it medicine? Is it poison? And that's kind of how I separate them in my mind.
For sure. And with the singles that you guys dropped between the part 1 and the part 2, obviously with the Cassidy track and the Ready Set track on part 1, going into it with a little bit of a harder approach, such as artists as Lawrence Anderson and the Word Alive. Now, is that kind of setting the tone of what you guys want fans to hear in the part 2?
It's an interesting one. For us, we are very much like genre blind. We just kind of, we have disco records on this part 2. We have like a dance leaning kind of EDM sounding record. That's actually how we got our kind of little break. Was we used to be DJs and we learned to produce by remixing SoundCloud records. And we definitely released the Word Alive Ballerina that just came out because we had the most amazing session with Telly, who's got an unbelievable voice, and that song just felt like we had to have it as a single. But we do have such a mix. It's an eclectic record, part 2. There's a ballad on there. So I think like we would probably be misleading our fans if we told them, hey, this is how it's going to sound. I think it's one of those things you just have to dig in, and then there might be a little bit for everyone on this next one.
That's amazing. And that's exactly what we want from Voila. A little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah. That's how it lands. That's how it ends up.
Hell yeah. Now you guys just did 2 very empty tours. Not a single person showed up to any of them with Chrissy Costanza across the world.
So, yeah, I know it was a nice way to see what all the empty rooms sound like, for sure.
Exactly. The great reverberation.
That was a dream. Yeah.
So talk about
it was great. Honestly, mate, the crazy, sorry to cut you off. The crazy thing for us was like, it's very bizarre and amazing, and a feeling I'll never get over is seeing, like you're saying, in terms of the streaming numbers, it's kind of like vacant if you don't see and feel the energy of the people actually consuming the music, like you see the numbers on one end, and then to get out there and like have so many people know the words and have this sold out tour with Chrissy and play all these shows, it was a dream. And it really makes you realize that like the power of the Spotifys and the streamers is absolutely massive when you can kind of make that connection real instead of just a number on a screen. And Luke and I think we were pretty blown away by this last reaction to the songs. It felt honestly like nothing we've ever felt before.
That's awesome. And it's very well deserved. You guys are kicking ass and just, what is it called? Just really working your ass off, which is awesome. And with the Glass Empty part 2, let's just go into it. What was in that glass to begin with? Was it water? What was the metaphor behind what was in that glass and it being 2 parts of the half empty or the half full?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's really what the question is. My original thought was an hourglass, which is the cover of the album. So it's sand, and it's when you look at your life, are you looking at the time that has passed as half empty or is it half full? Do you have your golden years ahead of you or your golden years behind you? And that was kind of what I went into when I was thinking about the stories I wanted to tell. And if I'm looking at relationships and heartaches, is that something that is actually a treasure to me, or is that something that I've learned from and now the treasure is ahead? So I don't know. I think I still haven't answered the question in all the songs yet. Maybe there's a part 3. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I think of halves, 3 is usually the number I think of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The glass, it'll be the glass half filled sidecar.
Third empty.
Yeah, the sidecar edition.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now we're returning to the bottle half empty, right?
Oh man, I love a nice martini with a sidecar. It's always very classy.
100%.
Hell yeah. So how can everyone keep up with you guys? What's the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, Spotify, TikTok?
Luke, you got it?
Yeah, absolutely. We are on all traditional social media platforms, but a great spot to keep up with us is on Discord. We try to have our community of, they call themselves the Magicians, kind of gather there. We have a bunch of fun events. We host podcasts and Q&As, trivia nights. We have our own version of Cards Against Humanity called Cards Against Voila. And it's just a really fun and exciting community that we try to spend as much time as we can in.
Hell yeah. I love that. Awesome. Well, guys, congratulations on the part 2 of the record, officially out on November 22nd. You might be hearing this before, you might be hearing it after, but either way, you guys have a new track with Lawrence Anderson that I really want to play for everyone. And not only it's just Lauren on there, right?
It's Lauren on there, yeah. It's us and Lauren.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and then Telly's on the other one. God, I love Telly.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. They both bring such cool energy to these ones. Lauren I kind of love because like she's got that rappy attitude on the second verse. And then Telly's voice, just when he hits those high notes, is honestly fucking insane. Sorry for swearing.
Amazing. I fucking love that. I'm not sorry for swearing. And what I want to do right now is, for everyone out there, I want to play All Sales Are Final with Lawrence Anderson by Voila.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the time.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for calling in. And once again, here is All Sales Are Final featuring Lawrence Anderson off of Glass Half Empty Part 2 by Voila.
Took luxury, love and touring. You cost me all this wasted time, but my revenge comes in the chorus. You're lucky that your name don't rhyme. I'll make you pray for a believing, and my heartbreak does not come cheap. I shouldn't have sold you on a dream, and you shouldn't have thrown out the receipt. Too bad, so sad. This heart is high, and you break it, then you buy it. You fuck up for a night, and fuck you up for life. All sales are final high, and you break it, then you buy it. Sorry you don't like it, but you ripped off the price tag. Oh, you thought that this would be fun. You thought that you could get a refund. I'm high class, my eyeglass Chanel. I'm the coolest bitch out, and I'm writing under the sun. How'd you think you get away with this? Turn around, baby, you gon' pay for this. So when you listen to my latest hit, turn it up, baby, you created it. Too bad, so sad. This heart is high, and you break it, then you buy it. You fucked up for a night, and fuck you up for life. All sales are final high, and you break it, then you buy it. Sorry you don't like it, but you ripped off the price tag. All sales are final. Yeah, this one will cost you. I'm gonna haunt you. You had expensive taste.